Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a night at the Cicada Club. Brought to you almost every week from the beautiful Cicada Club in downtown Los Angeles, California, America's winter playground. This week, we proudly bring you Richard Halpern and his Hollywood Cavalcade. Broadcast live around the world by means of the giant radio mast high above the Oviatt building in beautiful downtown Los Angeles. And now, to tell you more, here's your master of ceremonies, that rolling stone that gathers no moss, Mr. Maxwell DeMille!
Thank you, Conrad Montebank.
Thank you, Maxwell DeMille.
Well, it's a greater pleasure for me.
Well, if you're having half the pleasure that I am, then I'm having twice the pleasure you are.
Well, we're both having pleasure, so let's just call it even.
Done and done.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we begin our fourth big year in this 2010, the year of the future. Thank you, Cicada Club fans.
I drove here in my flying car.
Me too. But before we begin the next set, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring to the stage some of the folks that have been working here at the Cicada Club. Let's bring them up. You might have seen them around, but we'll bring them up to acknowledge their hard work throughout the years. First, let's bring up Miss Lola, the lovely cigarette girl. Miss Lola.
Hello, folks.
And now, here's Kid Watson, our trained elevator boy. Speak.
Hello.
Yes, a man of one word. And also, you might have seen him at the door on your way in, Mr. Smith, our practically perfect doorman. Say a few words to the folks, Mr. Smith.
A few words.
Aren't they just swell? And doing the wonderful sound, please welcome to the microphone, the Professor. Here he is, the Professor. And the Professor can speak as well.
Hello, Cicada Club.
And of course, without the Professor, not correctly. What? No, just kidding, it's just a joke. And of course, operating our broadcast, part of the Dumont Network, she's a director from the Dumont Television Network, the lovely Miss Lemaire. She's up in the broadcast booth. A big round of applause. Oh, she's waving, hello. These are just some of the hard-working folks that make it all possible, along with Conrad Montebank.
Well.
Yes.
Thank you.
He likes applause.
Less applause than the woman in the booth that you've never seen. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
And thanks to the wonderful staff here at the Cicada Club, including those people you see at the door that take your money. And our wonderful waiters, busboys, chefs, and everyone else, including the manager, Mr. Richard. So I think we've covered all the bases, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to bring to the stage. Okay, you can go back to work now. Thank you.
Like little elves in the night, they make your evening more wonderful.
Yes, they do. But now it's time to bring to this microphone, ladies and gentlemen, that titan of tunes himself, Mr. Tin Pan Alley. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Mr. Richard Halpern and his Hollywood Cavalcade. And say, Mr. Halpern, what do you have in store for us?
Oh, we have a lovely instrumental from the Blue Serenaders Orchestra to get the dancing going. And what's the name of this, Mr. Richard Gere? Lady Be Good. And maybe I might sing that because I know that song.
Say, folks, how would you like to have Mr. Halpern sing that song? I guess not. All right, see you later. No, he'll do it. Mr. Richard Halpern.
Thank you, Maxwell DeMille. Well, if it's too high, then I won't sing it. Okay. What kid? Oh, sweet and lovely Lady Be Good. Is that it? All right, just do it. That'll be fine. All right. Oh, sweet and lovely Lady Be Good. Oh, Lady Be Good to me. I am so awfully misunderstood. So lady be good to me. Oh, isn't it a pity this big city. I am so awfully like a babe in the woods. So lady, be good to me. That was fun. Misunderstood. So lady, be good to me. Oh, isn't it a pity I'm all alone in this big city? I'm just a lonesome babe in the woods. So lady, be good to me. Lady, be good to me. Be good to me, be good to you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and Cisco. Be good to Cisco. Okay. Did you enjoy that lovely instrumental that I sung to? I hope you enjoyed that. Is this, I found $1 million baby? It is. All right, now here's one. Oh, we're bringing dessert now. Little Bing Crosby in honor of Mr. Johnny Holiday. It was a lucky April shower. It was the most convenient door. I found $1 million baby in a 5 and 10 cent store. The rain continued for an hour. I hung around for 3 or 4. Around the $1 million baby in the 5 and 10 cent store. She was selling china, and when she made those eyes, I was buying china until the crowd got wise. Incidentally, if you should run into a shower, just step inside my cottage door and meet that $1 million baby from the 5 and 10 cent store. What do you say, boys? It was a lucky April shower. Ba-ba-ba-boo, ba-ba-ba-boo, ba-ba-boo. The rain continued for an hour. Oh, she was selling china, and when she made those eyes, I was buying china until the crowd got wise. Incidentally, if you should run into a shower, just step inside my cottage door and meet that $1 million baby from the 5 and 10 cent store. $1 million baby in a 5 and 10 cent store. All right. For you, Johnny Holiday. Yes, Rusty Frank is definitely $1 million baby. We have another tap dancer in the house who knows you, and I think maybe later on we might bring him on to do something. You know how I love tapping. He gets your seal of approval. All right, okay. All right, folks, the next song we're gonna have is a lovely song entitled I Have No Idea. I have no idea. Is that the name of it? They can't take that away from me. All right, so it's am I singing this, or are you playing? Oh. Yes, I am singing it. Oh, you see. Just give me the last 4. The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. We may never ever meet again on that bumpy road to love. Still I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. What do you say, boys? The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just beams, the way I sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. We may never ever meet again on that bumpy road to love. Still I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, you changed my life. Oh no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. Thank you, folks. You enjoyed that? That was lovely. That was very lovely, lovely. Thank you. That's right. And now a lovely, did you enjoy that? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And now here's a lovely instrumental as rendered by the Blue Serenaders Orchestra. This is called Exactly Like You. You know this one. I know you, Rosemary. I know you know this one. Trust me, you're gonna know it. All right. Even if you don't know it, still, but you will like it. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, that's the one. All right. What do you say, Richard? And everybody dance. Dance big. Exactly like you. Look, it's Mr. Acreage in the front row. How are you, sir? Come take a bow and say hi to your friends all over the whole world.
Hello.
You know where to look. You used to run that camera up there. Okay. And now we're going to bring back to the stage that lush legend. All right, she's wonderful. We love her so much. Please welcome back the amazing Janet Kline. Yay! Come on up, honey. Ooh, careful, darling. Oh my. Ooh. What do you have for us now, dear?
Let's see, a little ditty called Walking My Baby Back Home.
Oh, that's a great song. All right. Let's hear it for Janet Kline. Walking My Baby Back Home.
Agreeable sweetheart, I call him baby on mine. Movies are his delight, dances most every night. We have a wonderful time. But when movies and dances are done, that's when I have my fun. Gee, it's great after being out late, walking with baby back home. Arm in arm over meadow and farm, walking with baby back home. We go along harmonizing a song, or he's reciting a poem. The hours go by and they give me the eye, walking with baby back home. We stop for a while, he gives me a smile, I snuggle my head to his chest. And when he pets, believe me, he gets my talcum all over his vest. After I come straight his tire, I had to borrow his comb. One kiss, then we continue again, walking with baby back home. Gee, it's great after being out late, walking with baby back home. Arm in arm over meadow and farm, walking with baby back home. We go along harmonizing a song, or he's reciting a poem. The hours go by and they give me the eye, walking with baby back home. Well, I'm afraid of the dark, so I make him park outside of my door till it's light. I said if he tried to kiss me, I'd cry. He dried my tears all through the night. Hand in hand to a barbecue stand, well, it's all from my door where we roam. Eats and then it's a pleasure again, walking with baby back home. Sing that to your honey on the way home at work.
You gonna walk your baby back home? How many? Just one?
Well, I just got one honey. That's all I need.
There's a line forming, you know.
Oh, well, there's plenty of girlies here.
That's right. So what else do you want to do? When you want to hear Janet Kline sing another song? What would you? Oh, look at this. What would you like to sing for us now?
I like this.
Yeah, well, they will. What do you want to do, dear?
How about a little Happy Feet?
Happy Feet. We love Happy Feet. Now
Anyone with tap dance?
Yeah, if you want to tap dance during Happy Feet, you can. What do you say? We have, what, Mark, is it Marco? Mark, what's your name? Mark. You don't want to tap?
Soft shoe.
You can soft shoe. All right, the song is called Happy Feet. Let your conscience be your guide. All right, Miss Janet Kline.
All right, get out of the way for any of the really fancy dancers if they start to lose their marbles. All right. Ready? Yes. Go with other? Yes? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, Watch out! Happy! When you find that your mind keeps you worried and blue, you can always let your feet keep your disposition sweet. Wanna see what makes me feel the way I do? You kindly cast an eye on 2 good reasons why. Happy feet, I've got those happy feet. Give them a low down beat and they begin dancing. I've got those deadly toes, tip tap tapping toes. When they hear a tune I can't control, dancing here to set my soul. Baby blues, can't get into my shoes because my shoes refuse to have a grow weary. I keep cheerful on their phone, a music beat, 'cause got those happy feet. I got those happy feet. Give them a low down beat and they begin dancing. When they hear a tune I can't control, dancing is to save my soul. I keep cheerful on an earphone, the music sweet, 'cause got those happy feet. Ain't they nice?
Janet Kline, ladies and gentlemen, isn't she marvelous? And she's got her own show here in May, and she's got cylinder discs. We call them cylinder discs. Yes, and you have shows all over town.
That's right.
Talk to
Come and see me sometime.
Come up and see me sometime. All right, honey, give her a hand again, Janet Kline. Wow. And now we're going to bring to the stage the boys from the front with a very special message So please welcome the soldiers! Dun, 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 dun. Everyone come up. Is there enough room? Somebody come on this side too. And Maxwell DeMille is part of this special announcement. Now, Major Britt, would you like to speak for everybody? You want Major Cisco to speak? Sergeant Cisco.
Captain Sergeant.
Okay, Captain okay. What do I know from ranks? You know what I mean? Okay. All right, Captain Sergeant Cisco, why don't you speak and tell everybody why we're here tonight?
All right, everybody. On February 20th. It's okay, I'm short. Anyways, on February 20th, we're going to have our Great Los Angeles Air Raid event, a reenactment of a historical controversy.
Right in, talk right in, baby.
Okay. Anybody not hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Just keep going.
Okay. February 20th in San Pedro at Fort MacArthur. Thank you. We're going to have our Great Los Angeles Air Raid event. It's a reenactment of a historical controversy.
And say, Sergeant Cisco, that night back in 1942, in February of 42, Los Angeles was actually experiencing an air raid, but we didn't know what it was. Was it the enemy? Was it a weather balloon or a flying saucer? What do you think it could have been?
The world may never know.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it remains a mystery. However, the folks there at Fort MacArthur will be recreating that evening, along with all these men dressed in uniform, as well as vintage military vehicles, big guns that explode and things that go bang bang, as well as some surprises. We'll have a flyover of a P-38 aircraft, as used in the Great World War II.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Britt, would you come up and say a few words? Say, Captain, could you tell us a little bit about the aircraft we might be seeing in the skies over Los Angeles?
Well, let's see, a P-38 Lightning, that was a twin-engined fighter aircraft, among with maybe P-51 Mustangs and B-25 Mitchells.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you never can tell what might cross the skies there at Fort MacArthur on February the 20th. Thank you, men and ladies.
Thank you very much. Give some more military music. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Captain Britt.
And now... All right, thank you. All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we turn the microphone back to Mr. Richard Halpern.
Thank you, Maxwell.
Oh, one last thing I'd like to mention.
Yes?
Back here on the drums, ladies and gentlemen, he's been pounding those skins for you all night, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bam Bam Danny Glass. I'd like to mention that Mr. Glass will be appearing with his outfit, the Royal Crown Review, Wednesday at the Mint Club. So we hope to see you all there. But now, right here, it's Richard Halpern and his Hollywood Cavalcade.
Thank you, Maxwell. Thank you, Mr. DeMille. And now I have a song written by Frank Loesser, who wrote so many wonderful tunes. Give me the last chord. I gotta have a melody. You gotta give me a... I don't wanna walk without you, baby. Walk without my arm about you, baby. I thought the day you left me behind, I'd take a stroll and get you right off my mind. But now I find that I don't wanna walk without the sun shine. Why'd you have to turn off all that sunshine? Oh baby, please come back or else you'll break my heart for me. 'Cause I don't wanna walk without you, no, sirree. Come on, boys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Look out, you're gonna run this way. Sim Ziegler, everybody. I don't wanna walk without you, baby. Walk without my arms about you, baby. I thought the day you left me behind, I'd take a stroll and get you right off my mind. But now I find that I don't wanna walk without the sun shine. Oh, why'd you have to turn off all that sunshine? Oh, baby, please come back, or else you'll break my little heart for me. 'Cause I don't wanna walk without you, no, sirree. Thank you, folks. I don't want to walk without you, baby. Frank Loesser, a little wartime tune. We can dedicate it to the soldiers we just saw. Of course, you know that event is going to be taking place on February 20th. And guess what happens on February 21st? The day after that. It's the next installment of Richard Halpern'S Hollywood Cavalcade. Yay! And now we have some special announcements from Mr. Conrad Montebank.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your old pal Conrad Montebank with a little message from your pal Liquor. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're having a wonderful time, imagine how much better your time would be if you'd had a lovely cocktail in hand. Because it's the 40s, when alcohol was nothing but glamorous and we didn't know any better. Why not take a journey up to the mezzanine? Take a stroll up one of the grand staircases, or in the elevator by our trained elevator boy, Kit Watson. Our brief experiment with unlimited monkeys turned out not to be so successful after all. So Kit Watson is back, taking you up and down all evening. And there on the mezzanine at the bar is Max, the benignly belligerent bartender, ready to make you delightful libations for your entertainment. Tonight we feature the fantastic Panchita, which contains the once forbidden absinthe. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that alcohol that our great-grandparents once fought so hard to become outlawed in this country, it's once again legal for your delight.
It's legal.
And now...
That's not the only thing that's legal these days.
And now the only thing we're providing for your delight, Badoom-ching. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the dulcet tones of Mr. Richard Halpern.
Thank you, Conrad Montebank.
Thank you, Richard Halpern.
We're talking with our uvulas. Available in West Covina and in East Covina.
Yes. If you don't have a uvula, please approach the stage after the show, and Richard Halpern will loan you his.
Okay, now we're going to bring to the stage right now our beautiful special guest.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, Mr. David Barlia from the Barlias of Broadway.
Lovely and talented David Barlia!
Thank you, Professor Ross. David, how are you? Are you enjoying the night?
Thank you, yes.
Having a good time?
Very much, yes, please, yes, thank you.
Okay. I think you're gonna do that fascinating rhythm tune.
That's right. I'm gonna do that fascinating rhythm.
All right. Let's hear it for David Barlia of the Barlias of Broadway. Come on, bring it.
Got a little a rhythm, it patterns through my brain. Said I'm persistent, the day isn't distant, when it'll drive me insane. Comes in the morning without any warning, and hangs around me all day. Someday I'll speak up to it, someday I'll sneak up to it. I hope it listens when I say, fascinating rhythm, you got me on the go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making, the neighbors ought to know why I'm always shaking just like a flivver. Each morning I get up with the sun, start hopping, never stopping, to find at night no work has been done. And I know that once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong when you start to patter. I'm so unhappy. Won't you take a day off, decide to run along somewhere far away up and make it snappy? Oh, how I long to be the man I used to be. Fascinating rhythm, you gotta stop picking on me. Fascinating rhythm, you got me on the go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm all a quiver. What a mess you're making, the neighbors ought to know why I'm always shaking just like a flivver. Each morning I get up with the sun, start a hopping, never stopping, to find at night no work has been done. And I know that once it didn't matter, but now you're doing wrong when you start to patter. I'm so unhappy. Won't you take a day off, decide to run along somewhere far away up and make it snappy? Oh, how I long to be the man I used to be. Fascinating rhythm, you got to stop picking on me. Thank you. Thank you.
So good.
Thank you very much.
Now, David, that was so amazing, and we're going to bring the other half of your team with us tonight?
Absolutely, I hope so, yes.
Right.
We welcome back to the stage the fascinating and lovely Miss Claudia Rose.
Yay! Come on up, Claudia, darling.
Oh.
What are you going to do for us?
Well, in 1927, there was a beautiful tune written called My Castle in Spain. It's all about dreams, and you gotta dream it, you know. We're not doing that one. We're gonna do a song that came out a couple years later called My Castle in Spain is a Shack in the Lane.
Oh, that sounds great.
I found a way to be happy. I found a way to be free. I'm not jealous of you, but you're gonna be jealous of me. While you've been dreaming of millions and a castle in Spain somewhere, I built myself a little nest and I found my happiness there.
My castle in Spain is a shack in the lane. There's the birds and the bees.
Singing to me.
The hope that I want is the glow of the sun.
My song is the song of the breeze. I'm always singing to
A cute little cradle swings down from above, where birds are singing to sing all their love. castle in Spain. Here's a shack in the lane. It's heaven to someone and me. My castle is Spain. There's a shack in the lane. My neighbors are all the pretty little birds that be. The gold that I want, I tell everyone. It's only the golden song. My song is a song that's coming from the gentle breeze. A huge little crater shrinks down from her brow, where birds are singing, all they sing their lullaby song. My castle in Spain was not built in vain. I built it in the lane. It's heaven to someone and me. Thank you.
Once again, the Barleyers of Broadway, David and Claudia Rose. Now, I understand you guys have a cylinder disc too.
Oh, well, it's in the works.
It's in the works?
We're gathering together the wax.
Gathering the wax for the cylinder disc.
Yeah.
Now, where else can we see you perform until then?
Well, at the moment, we're concentrating on gathering wax.
All right now we're concentrating on gathering wax. Okay. All right.
So if anybody's got any candles they'd like to donate, that's...
All right, yeah. Any old candles you want to donate, bring them on. All right, once again, David and Claudia Rose, the Barleyers of Broadway. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure was mine here. Shake your hands, sir. All right, thanks, guys. And we have an announcement from our host, Mr. Maxwell DeMille. Let's give a hand for Maxwell DeMille because he's the one that puts it all together. This is the guy. Every week at the Cicada Club, Maxwell DeMille. Thank you, Jim. All right, speak.
That's right, Mr. Halpern. You know, I couldn't have done all of this without me. And you and all of you, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, my good pal, Mr. Jim Ziegler on the horn. Also known as the mighty mouth of monstrous mayhem musicality. And he's got his own band, the Swing Stations. Yes. And of course, I don't want to leave out Richard Gere and Jim Garofalo, and of course, my old man, my pappy, Mr. John Reynolds. I said Richard Gere, yes.
Richard Gere?
I did.
Richard Gere, I loved you in Chicago and American Gigolo. You were wonderful. That was great.
Thank you. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we had our birthday dance earlier in the evening, but right now I'd like to acknowledge some of our folks having birthdays that may have missed out. We have Aresh having his birthday. Happy birthday. He's 17 years old today, ladies and gentlemen. And Aresh, right over in the corner.
Who's 17?
There he is, 17 years old. Look at him.
Is that you?
Yes, too many hormones, unfortunately. That's why he's got the facial hair. And ladies and gentlemen, also Jade is having her birthday.
Yeah, bring her on.
Step up, birthday girl. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this microphone is on an international hookup. Thousands of people are listening to this around the world and across the nation. So right now, Jade, would you please say something to your adoring fans?
I love you all. Thank you so much for coming.
The camera's right up there.
I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday, Jade. She's turning 55 today, ladies and gentlemen. She qualifies for the senior citizen discount. And that's some old lady. And now, speaking of old ladies, here's my favorite, Speaking of fine gentlemen that sing, here's my favorite, Mr. Richard Halpern, the Prince of Pep.
Oh, Maxwell, pie in the face. Chocolate cream right in the face. Wow. Right in the face. Thought you were going to say something witty. Take this out, too. No, we need this. We don't need this any longer. This is gone, too. Take this. You want to take this? Professor, will you take this away, too, please? Take it out. Okay. Oh! It's covered in wires and connections. Wow. That was great. Happy birthday, darling. Oh, behave. Yeah. Let's count all these girls. All right, listen. All right. Okay. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk around again? Yes. Okay. How does he do it? How does he do it? Okay. That's another life, another dimension. Another dimension. Okay, what's the next song? Oh, Crazy. This is a lovely instrumental, one of my favorites, as rendered by the Blue Serenaders Orchestra. This is called Crazy Rhythm. So everybody dance, and dance big. And presents to the band. Wasn't that a hot number? All right, well, guess what's coming up? I got one more song I want to sing, and then we're going to do the Charleston. You love the Charleston? We do too. So get ready. I'm going to sing one song. This is a little bit of Gershwin, George and Ira, and then after that, we're going to do the Charleston. All right? Any Gershwin fans tonight, like before? Yes? Any fans of Gershwin? Okay. This is called My One and Only. Pick it up a little bit. To show affection in your direction, you know I'm fit and able. I'm more than merely love you sincerely. My cards are on the table. There must be lots of other boys you hypnotize. All of a sudden I've begun to realize as follows. My one and only, what am I gonna do if you turn me down? When I'm so crazy over you, I'd be so lonely. Where am I gonna go if you turn me down? Why blacken all my skies of blue? I tell you I'm not asking any miracle. It can be done, it can be done. I know a clergyman who will grow lyrical and make us one and make us one. So, my one and only, there is no reason why you should turn me down. When I'm so crazy over you, it's time you woke up, it's time you spoke up. My praise you've never chanted. Though we're not strangers, you see the dangers of taking me for granted. And if you cared, you should have told me long ago. Dear, otherwise, how in the world was I to know? Oh, listen, my one and only, what am I gonna do if you turn me down? When I'm so crazy over you, I'd be so lonely. Where am I gonna go if you turn me down? Why blacken all my skies of blue? I tell you I'm not asking any miracle. It can be done, it can be done. I know a clergyman who will grow lyrical and make us one and make us one. So, my one and only, there is no reason why you should turn me down. When I'm so crazy over you, my one and only. Thank you. Are you guys all ready for the Charleston? Okay, folks. Now you know now you know how we do this dance. We fill up the dance floor, and then in the middle of the dance, we ask you to face your partners on opposite sides of the aisle, forming a single aisle. Well, don't make it that complicated. Okay. All right. Yeah, and then we promenade down 2 by 2. It's sort of like Soul Train. That's the only reference I have, even though it's not vintage or period. What can I say? Yeah. Okay, so we start everybody together, and then we separate in the middle. And Laura Brodian knows how to do this, and keep an eye on Maxwell. Everybody get together now. We won't separate till the middle of the song. All right, so it's okay. Come on inside. So what do you say, boys? Charleston. Yeah. Everybody dance, everybody dance. Everybody, everybody. Everyone. everybody. Face your partner on opposite sides of the aisle. Face your partner on opposite sides of the aisle. We got too many on this side. We need more on this side.
Everybody dance! Everybody dance!
Everybody, Charleston!
Richard Halpern'S Hollywood Cavalcade. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Halpern and the Blue Serenaders Orchestra.
Let's introduce these boys. To my left, Mr. Jim Ziegler on the horn. Yay! Mr. Daniel Glass on the drums, baby. Yeah. Mr. John Reynolds on the banjo and the guitar. Mr. Jim Garofalo on the slapping bass. Yeah. And leading the band, Mr. Richard Gere on the piano. Yay!
And Mr. Richard Halpern on your vocals. Say, folks, would you like them to do one more song tonight? What do you say?
I think I'll do it. How many of you out there been to Hawaii before? Hawaii! Well, if you have been, You're going back. If you haven't been, you're going right now with us. So put on your best hula dance. Russ, do you know this dance? So it's like this. I dedicate this to Sharon McKnight, wherever she is, in the house. Pack up your troubles, come on along, where lights are dreamy and life's a song. In Honolulu, across the sea, making wicky-wacky down in Waikiki. The hula dancers are sure good news. Those joy dispensers are cure for blues. It's absolutely the place to be, making wicky-wacky down in Waikiki. No evening clothes, anything goes, believe it or not. And when the night shadows fall, that's when they're all getting hot. On the ukulele, they use the moonbeams to light the night. And every tune seems to sound just right. It's absolutely the place to be, making wicky-wacky down in Waikiki. Come with me, all you whoopee makers, all you wide awakers, join me. Oh boy, I just found the spot. You're gonna like it a lot. And it's far away off in Honolulu, where the hula hula greets you. Hawaii's the place to get a smile on your face. And I wanna go where they shake their hips. That's where the sailors all shake their ships. You wouldn't blame me if you could be making wicky-wacky down in Waikiki. Oh, get a feeling of pure delight. Your head is reeling, your heart is light. Your eyes are dancing with revelry, making wicky-wacky down in Waikiki. You never saw dresses of straw like they're wearing there. And all those dances they do, there's nothing you can compare. What a revelation, Hawaiian cuties with goo-goo eyes. And are they beauties? Oh, you'd be surprised. You're never lonesome for company, making wicky-wacky down in Waikiki. Come on, boys, go! Saw dresses of straw like they're wearing there. And all those dances they do, there's nothing you can compare. What a revelation, Hawaiian cuties with goo-goo eyes. And are they beauties? Oh, you'd be surprised. You're never lonesome for company, making wicky-wacky down in Folks, my name is Richard Halpern. This is Richard Halpern's Hollywood Cavalcade, featuring the Blue Serenaders Orchestra, Mr. Maxwell DeMille, Conrad Montebank. Come on, guys, get on up. Thank you so much. We'll see you next month, February 21st.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've been watching a night at the Cicada Club here at the historic Oviatt Building. My name is Maxwell DeMille. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. I'd like to thank everyone who participated. Richard Halpern and the Blue Serenaders Orchestra, the Barney's of Broadway, and Janet Kline. We'll see you 2 weeks from tonight with Jennifer Keith and the High Society Boys. But for now, this is Maxwell DeMille wishing you all the best of good luck and good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching A Night at the Cicada Club, brought to you each week by means of electronic television from beautiful downtown Los Angeles, California. Join us for our next broadcast on January 31st, where we proudly present Jennifer Keith and her High Society Boys. This is yours truly, Conrad Montebank, saying goodbye, good luck, and good night.